All right, so Very Dark Man is in the news right now, and of course, Don Jazzy is also in the news. Very Dark Man finally has unveiled who gave him 100 million naira, in regards to his NGO where he wants to support education. But anyway, Debbie, so many reactions emanating from this right now. I don't know what you think about this.
I mean, it's a good thing to have someone like Don Jazzy in Nigeria being able to support such a worthy cause. 100 million naira is not a joke. But for that money coming to just one man, that's what my problem. I feel like that's a huge sum of money to give to one person, regardless of whether it's coming in as an NGO donation. I mean, Very Dark Man has been in the news for calling out celebrities, doing this, doing that, doing that. Who is going to call him out if there's a need to account for the money? If there's a need to check in with how the monies are going to be spent on what, who can stand to call out Very Dark Man? We know that he has a lot of supporters.
Yeah.
He has a lot of defenders. If anybody tries to raise a question about how he's spending the money, how would that come across, really?
I don't think you should be bothered about this, because first of all, the public eye is on the money. Very Dark Man has built a very fantastic platform for himself where he's like a judge to the society. He's like a judge to the ills of the society. So he knows that if anything goes wrong with this particular money, then definitely whatever he has built will go down the drain. So right now, I think this is more like even a setup. If he doesn't know, it's more like a setup to test his integrity, but he wouldn't know, because Don Jazzy giving you 100 million naira and also coming out to state the reason why he gave this money. It means that everybody's eyes is on you for you to utilize this money and do what you say you wanted to use it for. I'm so happy about his accountability and transparency. That's why I am not bothered, because I know if he doesn't use this money judiciously to do whatever he's collecting it for, then he should forget about ranting online, because he won't have the moral jurisdiction to call out anybody again online.
So the thing again is, what are the mechanics? What is the way?
Yeah, the
how do you hold him accountable? What's the system that's going to be put in place to hold him accountable? Because as I said, he's amassed a lot of crowd, a lot of admirers for doing what he's going to do. Now, the other side of things, the people that will call him out, how are they going to reach into his bank account or his pocket to determine whether he's doing the right thing or not? Now, I'll give you an instance, like that Davido situation where he gave out money he said he was giving out money for schools. It wasn't specific, but somebody called him out to say, I think one of these influencers, I can't remember, said, you need to give us the names of the schools. You can't just give us a blanket donation. And he tried to do that.
See,
with Very Dark Man, who is going to call him out and will get the right information? Because he says it's an NGO. What's the name of the NGO?
See, first of all, you don't need to be bothered about it. I'm saying you don't need to be bothered. NGO, right? Maybe he's waiting after the collation of the whole money. He will now come out with a name for the NGO. So I think what makes it easier is that, look at this. He's telling everyone how much he's getting. We have the account. And what makes you think that Nigerians cannot actually probe and find out somebody who works in that particular bank to tell them whatever he's doing with that account?
Okay,
so I think when it is time,
can we start with the name of the NGO first?
No,
and the trustees.
The NGO name, the NGO's name will come out.
You should have a board of trustees that will oversee.
Is that where you're
I'm just saying, because it's a one-man show at this point.
So
when you have a one-man show, anything can be done and undone.
When he's done
at the end of the day, if he tells you this is how much it is, where is the proof if it's not?
But there's a proof.
Where is it?
The account, he's showing it off on
you online. Only know of the account that he's showing you.
No,
what about the ones
I'm only bothered about the account he's showing, because that is what he said he's using for the NGO.
So how do you confirm that this is actually the real account in which the money is going?
Because that is where people are donating.
So what if some of the monies are being sent to another account? How would
There's
you know?
no other account.
How would you know?
Because
there is banking officer.
No. Whatever you don't know, whatever you don't know, you don't judge it. He said this is the account I'm using, and that is what the public, and every public that donated for this cause donated via this account. So whatever he's doing with any other account, I don't think is anybody's business. So, but for now, I think this is an integrity test. Is either he fails or the name of Very Dark Man goes even higher at the end of the day.
Well, I wish him all the best. I mean, at the end of the day, let the right people get this money. And once again, shout out to Don Jazzy, because 100 million naira is this they call on me. Period.
In as much I don't support the, in as much I don't support using the
Don't
money.
Baba J.
In as much I don't support
I will
using
have
the money
an
for
NGO
school.
too. Just saying.
I start now, so that we start donating.
Just saying.